Not many professional wrestlers have a match and championship named in their honor, but Ricky Sharts was not your conventional pro wrestler. He was a trailblazer in the industry through his questionable gimmicks and lack of personal hygiene. A below-average athlete, what Sharts lacked in skill, he made up for in spectacle. The manner of his death was only too fitting for such a colorful character. This is the story of Ricky Sharts, a career flushed away.
Another thoroughly dominant display by Sharts. I think this one's over, folks. 1, 2, and 3. Ricky Sharts has followed through on his promise to leave Sansom lying. And now he's rubbing salt at the wound by mimicking a 69. What is wrong with this guy?
Growing up on the mean streets of Royal Wootton Bassett, England, Henry Hogsbottom had to learn to fight at a young age. After leaving school, he fell into a life of petty crime. He eventually started wrestling in the local seedy pubs and developed a rivalry against fellow low-level thug, Rupert Whifflesworth III. His wild, feral style gained the attention of a number of promotions in the United States, and he soon relocated to North America. As it was the heyday of the Attitude Era, with provocative angles and trashy gimmicks, he was repackaged as an amateur porn star, Jorkin Johnny Jonkler. His gimmick, coupled with his unconventional style, helped him connect with fans, and he ascended towards the top of the card. But things weren't all well behind the scenes, with Hogsbottom struggling with an addiction that would define his career.
Jonkin Johnny's all business. He's running straight down to the ring. He really wants to get his hands on Paul Logan.
And here comes Logan.
Logan needs to get off his damn phone and focus on the match.
Johnny Jonkler is challenging Paul Logan to go up top. Paul Logan go up top. What the hell is the referee doing?
By the turn of the century, Jorkin Johnny Jonkler was close to becoming a main eventer. He now had a valet, his amateur movie co-star, Gal Venus. But behind the scenes, he was struggling with an addiction. He was consuming up to 20 packets of polos a day. Also, many backstage were reluctant to push him to the top of the card due to his look and skills, suggesting he wasn't deserving of that position, with the head booker remarking he was built like a beanbag chair and that he wrestled like he was underwater. In an attempt to lose weight, he replaced his beloved polos with the sugar-free version. And then, during his entrance for a bout against Big Dick Smallhead, disaster struck.
Jorkin Johnny Jonkler does not look well. He's pale, he's sweaty, and he looks like he's in great discomfort. And now what's he doing? No. What just happened?
Sugar-free polos contain sorbitol, which, if consumed in large quantities, causes explosive diarrhea.
This is the end, folks. The end of professional wrestling.
After 5 painful minutes watching Jorkin Johnny Jonkler piss out of his anus on live TV, many thought this humiliating episode would surely be the end of his career. They were wrong. Instead, Hogsbottom made the shit-dado incident part of his identity, rebranding once again to the rated arse superstar, Ricky Sharts. This all worked out quite well since his favorite wrestler was toilet aficionado T.L. Hopper. Gal Venus was also repackaged as Tina Turdwell. As Ricky Sharts, he became more feral and unhinged. But this extra aggression was exactly what he needed to finally make it to the top of the card. She would go on to win multiple championships and even pioneered his own speciality match. However, his mental state was deteriorating, coupled with an intense personal dispute behind the scenes. Shit was about to hit the fan. No pun intended.